Assalamualaikum, my name is Nurfirzana binti Kadamaidin and my project title is Development and Evaluation of Pulp and Paper Properties from Bambusa vulgaris, buluh minyak, using alkaline pulping method. Deforestation due to papermaking purpose has become an alarming issue. Thus, this project is proposed as a part of our concern in order to improve the ecological environment and to create sustainability development for papermaking industry. Based on previous research, it is found that Bambusa vulgaris or buluh minyak has similar fiber structure and content to coniferous wood. So it is found as the best raw material in replacing wood as the main source of fiber for papermaking. So this study aims to investigate the effective percentage of alkaline on Bambusa vulgaris or buluh minyak to find the optimum yield for pulp and paper making. The objective of these studies is to develop pulp from buluh minyak and also to examine the structural and mechanical properties of buluh minyak paper. The research scopes are 18% and 22% of active alkaline of sodium hydroxide will be used in an alkaline pulping process. Second, the structural properties such as paper grammage, thickness, and apparent density will be examined. Third, the mechanical properties such as tensile, burst, and tear strength will be examined as paper properties. Fourth, yield and reject yield of the pulp will be evaluated after pulping process as a pulp properties. Fifth, ATGSM paper will be produced as a paper sample. Sixth, technical association of the pulp and paper industry, TAPI, Standard and International Organization for Standardization, MSISO, standard will be applied in the preparation of paper sample and testing methods. And lastly, analysis of variance ANOVA will be used as statistical analysis. Buluh minyak is the best fiber in order to replace wood fiber for papermaking purpose. This is due to buluh minyak is regarded as one of the world's fastest growing plants. Buluh minyak is one of the most widely tropical bamboo species. This bamboo is very easy to grow and has low risk of mortality. In order to produce high quality paper, Bambusa vulgaris or buluh minyak is subjected to chemical pulping. As chemical pulping is the most effective process in approaching for eliminating the majority of lignin in the bamboo. At 2011, Ji Chang reported that bamboo pulping techniques are very well known, and the most general employed active alkali charges are between 19 to 20%, where the maximum cooking time is between 142 to 144 degrees Celsius. But in his experimental studies, Ji Chang cooked his bamboo chips using soda and craft pulping process by using 20% of effective alkali and liquid to wood ratio of 10 to 1 for 3 hours of cooking time at 170 degrees Celsius of cooking temperature. Whereas in 2013, Muhammad Hassan reported that he gained the optimum paper properties when he cooked his bamboo using 15% of alkali charges at 150 degrees Celsius of pulping temperature, and it resulted in bursting index of 6.94 kilopascal, tearing index at 12.72%, and tensile index at 87.71. So in contrast to this project, the bamboo chips will be subjected to 18 to 22% of active alkali for 2 hours cooking time at 170 degrees Celsius cooking temperature. This is due to we expect that higher active alkali will result in stronger mechanical and structural properties. Thus, that is why we choose 18 to 22% of active alkali as the cooking condition. So the flowchart of these studies will be started by sample preparation, where bamboo chips will be cut into 1 to 2 cm length, and soda pulping using 18% to 22% of active alkaline at 170 degrees Celsius for 12 hours, and the pulp properties testing, where we will test for the screen yield, reject yield, and freeness, and paper making process, where 20 samples per 2 unit of variables will be made, and sample testing, there will be 2 sample testing, structural test and also mechanical test. As for the structural test, thickness, grammage, and apparent density will be tested, and for mechanical test tearing, tensile, bursting, and folding endurances will be tested. Both of the data will be analyzed using analysis of variance, ANOVA, and the results, discussions, and also recommendations will be done. And lastly, the data will be recorded. To test pulp properties, pulp disintegrator will be used. To test structural properties, precision micrometer will be used. To test mechanical properties, folding endurance tester will be used. It is expected that the pulp sample will be resulted in high screen yield and low reject yield, whereas the paper sample will be resulted in stronger mechanical properties compared to previous studies. And the tensile, tearing, and bursting index should be high. It is also expected that lower percentage of active alkaline will produce lower structural and mechanical properties of the sample. Thus, the presence of 18 to 22% of active alkaline are expected to produce a very optimum properties for both structural and mechanical properties.